Hello, this is Dr. Billstrom living the autoimmune lifestyle in Snowbird, Utah. And for some reason, I'm thinking about white today. It could have been the 11 inches of snow in the last 12 hours. It could be the snow that's falling. It could be the fog. It could be the total whiteout conditions on top where you couldn't see about 3 feet in front of you. But there was so much powder, especially the first run. Every turn I got a mouthful of powder, like a big snowball. And I was either trying to breathe or I was smiling. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. But I'm thinking about whites. And the whites are things to stay away from nutritionally, such as white flour, white sugar, white rice, and white potatoes. Such high glycemic load and high glycemic index. The load can be varied with what you combine it with. So sometimes I say it's not always what you eat, it's what you eat it with. But it also gets me thinking about blood sugar. And a couple interesting things about blood sugar that has to do with autoimmune diseases. We used to think that the insulin resistance was all these different things like vitamin deficiencies, cortisol, thyroid off, that would throw off your insulin receptors. They would become resistant, and then your pancreas will start making more insulin to try to do the work. Unfortunately, because of the resistance, you wouldn't get much bang for your effort. Blood sugar keeps going up and up, insulin production goes up and up. You start with a high blood sugar in the morning, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, wild fluctuations all day, creating inflammation. But some more recent data suggests that it could be an autoimmune component to type 2 diabetes. Now, type 1 diabetes, we know, is when the immune system gets confused and attacks the beta islet cells in the pancreas. They stop insulin production, then you're insulin-dependent diabetic. That tends to happen a lot in children. But, and it makes total sense, when the immune system gets confused and attacks the beta islet cells, they can also upregulate production. You start making more insulin, and then to protect themselves from all this insulin production, the insulin receptors downregulate their sensitivity in order to try to protect themselves. The still insulin resistance and still up and down blood sugars, but it makes total sense because in thyroid, if you attack the thyroid like Hashimoto's, it can go down as far as the production, and you might need thyroid medication, or it can go up, which would be Graves' disease, when you anger the thyroid cells so much they overproduce thyroid hormone. And so the same thing appears to happen in the beta islet cells as well. Well, have a nice day. Goodbye from Snowbird.